Okay, so let's talk a bit about Frost, my first impressions. I think that this character is a long-range counter-poke character. This means that basically she wants to be at this range, start of the round range, okay? To punish your opponent with this, trying to get some whiff punish with this, which has also, as you can see, quite a lot of range, okay? So she is really good at doing this stuff. Also, you can be like here and hey, get in on your opponent fast. So she's about being at this range, and when your opponent makes mistakes, punishing them, okay? But let's say you get a combo. Let's say you get a jump in or whatever. You get a combo, you're having fun doing your fun little combo, okay? And then you're at this distance. So you have like two options. You can keep playing the mid-range game, keep being aggressive at this range, or you can back out and try to throw some projectiles, okay? And this is the thing, these projectiles are not intended to be are not intended to be for zoning. You're not to spend the whole match zoning your opponent. It's just you intend to annoy your opponent just a tiny bit, and when they get crazy and they start going in, you counter poke them. Or if they start zoning you back, like, let's say you're against a zoner, they will win the zoning battle. So what you can do is just throw this out, go after this, and try to get them from this range again. Where she doesn't want to be, where she almost never wants to be, is at this range, okay? Because all of her strings, well, most of her strings are unsafe on block, or really don't lead to good staggers. They don't leave you in a good position. He doesn't have like, he has this special move which can make his strings safe-ish, but it's not really good for pressures or mix-ups or anything, and most of his special moves are unsafe on block, so you don't want to be up close. Okay, so that wraps it up for the gameplay. Now let's talk a bit about how good the character is in the tier list. I think that after the patches, she might be a mid-tier or even a mid-high tier if people put the work on it, because this mid is really good. She is really good at this range. Like, she has also pretty good combos, pretty good tools, and I think she has a variety of tools that if used correctly, if used in like, if you know what each does and you do the technology, do the work, the homework in the training room, I think you can do a lot with Frost and go very far. So yeah, that wraps it up for Frost. Well, I would also like to talk a bit about the character itself. Frost is like this student of Sub-Zero that it's really hungry for power, so she betrays Sub-Zero and she kind of allies with Chronica, so she is like a really hungry for power person that needs to prove superiority at all times. That doesn't really translate on his gameplay, on her gameplay in any way, but it's a fun concept for a character, and I think she's really cool.